Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about Linux groups, one of the most important concepts in Linux user and permission management. If you want to properly manage users, control file access, and improve system security, understanding group is absolutely essential. So let's break it down step by step. What are the Linux groups? Linux groups are used to organize users and manage permissions efficiently. Instead of assigning permission to each user individually, you can assign permission to a group and then simply add users to that group. This makes administration easier, more scalable, and more secure. Groups are core part of Linux permission model. Listing groups using groups command. Let's start with simplest command, groups. These commands show all the groups that the current user belongs to. If you want to check another user groups, just type groups and username, for example, root. This gives you a quick overview of group membership. If you need more detailed information, use ID command. ID -GN Grigger. Minus uppercase G option display all groups ID, -N option converts those IDs into group names. These commands give you clean list of all groups that specified user belong to. If you run just ID username, you will see user ID, primary group ID, and all secondary groups. When managing a server, especially something like Ubuntu, you often need to verify what groups user belong to. So as I mentioned, you can do groups and username command. Execute groups username command. Sometimes you need opposite. Not which group does this user belong to, but instead who belongs to this group. To do that, you can use get and group and username. This will show group name, group ID, and all users in that group. Linux stores group information inside system file. So this file, less etc group file in this file. Each line represents one group. The structure like this. Group name, this one. Password, group ID, and member. So here, group, password, which is not visible, group ID, root, and Grigger belongs to this group. This is fundamental for understanding how groups are configured on your system. So why groups matter in Linux? Groups serve several critical purposes. Permission management. You can assign read, write, or execute permission to an entire group at once. Efficient user administration. Users with similar roles, like developers, admin, or guests, can be managed collectively. Security and enhancement. By structuring users in the well-defined groups, you minimize unnecessary access and reduce security risks. There are two main types: group, primary group. Every user has exactly one primary group. Files created by the user are associated with this group. Secondary group, a user can belong to multiple secondary groups. This provides additional permissions. So what is GID, group ID? Each group has unique number, group ID or GID. The system uses GID internally to enforce permissions and manage access. You can view GID using this command, as I execute already get and group. You see group and group. In this lesson, we covered what is Linux groups are, how list groups with groups command, how use the ID command, how to find groups members, how to inspect etc group file, primary and secondary groups, and importance of group ID. Linux groups are not just organization, they are essential for permission control and system security. If you find this lesson helpful, like the video, leave comment, subscribe for more Linux tutorials. See you in the next lesson.